ओके गाइस, तो हम लाइव हो चुके हैं वापस। तो गाइस अब अपनी मूवी की स्टोरी को कंटिन्यू करने का वक्त आ चुका है। ओके, ड्रॉप फ्रेम्स एक्सपेंसेस सब कुछ सही है। चलो अपना टाइम आ गया है गाइस, एक बार चैनल पे भी देख लेते हैं। स्ट्रीम लाइव हो चुकी है। अभी तक नहीं हुई, अब होगी शायद। ये अपकमिंग पे ही कैसे अटकी हुई है? हाँ, हो गई है गाइस, लाइव हो गई है। ठीक है, कैमरा वगैरह तो सब सही चल ही रहा है। और गाइस जो भी देख रहा है बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देखने के लिए। लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब करिए गाइस। अपनी स्टोरी को अब हम लोग कंटिन्यू करने वाले हैं।
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. One, two.
लेट्स गो लाइव।
Not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
अगर गाइस सोच रहे हो आप लोग कि मैं कहाँ गया था, तो मैं दरअसल ब्रेक पे गया था, लंच ब्रेक पे। हाँ, थोड़ा ये चलने में टाइम ले लेता है यार। ये अपन स्टोरी कंटिन्यू करेंगे अब। लग रहा है साला इस पे नहीं चलेगा क्या? इसी पे ही चलने दो फिर, छोड़ो। ये चलने में टाइम ले लेता है यार। ठीक है गाइस, अब अपना आर्कन क्वेस्ट कंटिन्यू करते हैं। लेट्स गो। कोई देख नहीं रहा है, बस इस बात का थोड़ा सा कम रही है गाइस। थोड़ा बहुत सपोर्ट दिखाओ यार, आओ जाओ स्ट्रीम पे भी। चलो लेट्स गो। लेट्स गो गाइस। हमारी बैंक्वेट हमारा इंतजार कर रही है। Anima,
You're
is there
kidding.
anything you're doing?
Another one?
Just like others
But
heard
this is
first.
just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming
साला
from.
खनीज की डबनी है
I'll
ये,
deal with
कितना
it.
बुरा लग रहा है मुझे। पढ़ने पड़ेंगे
What a
सारे सबटाइटल।
headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it. Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the...
Archon?
Archon? What are you doing here?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
That's our star Outlander's popularity for you.
You're saying everyone's here because of us?
Okay.
Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck.
हम तो है ही amazing.
Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
Still, we definitely weren't expecting you to show up. हमें उम्मीद नहीं थी पायर अर्कन के साथ आओगे। ये तो मेरा ही आइडिया
Luke and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides,
right.
with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job. Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head.
Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better?
हाँ, क्या हुआ?
Oh.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you.
हाँ, आटिया तो मर गई है ना शायद.
Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time.
कम से कम तुम देखा तो
She was a
सही.
hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up.
ये भी सही
Cheer
बात.
up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like
you're
this were
right.
her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Oh,
Wait, you don't have to drag me.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
nice.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you. I'll get on it right away.
Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, I just didn't want it to be because of me.
हाँ,
My
ये भी
approach
सही
to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two.
ठीक हो
Well,
रही.
should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
I mean, we're the guest of
Sounds
honor.
good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go. सबसे बात करनी है मैं. गलत से तो निकल गई. हाँ, सही सही. इसकी भी डबिंग नहीं हुई है. Hey, didn't you say you to go take a break? Keep pushing like that. This is home stretch, and then we get to feed.
Yes, coach.
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
That work is pretty much done, but I have discovered a lot of more people with abyssal corruption syndrome in the process. Oh, काफी सारे लोग बीमार हैं अभी भी. So I have been compiling patients' record while helping them to overcome the hallucinations. Thank you to the captain. Okay, captain मदद कर रहा है. बहुत अच्छी बात है. We have to draught of lucidity for the worst cases. Okay.
I heard about your efforts. The speaker's chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui directly from...
The doctor of this random aren't too busy.
The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Okay. Understood, Archon. Although I like to continue helping with the treatment, I can't let everything I have learned go to waste.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
Ha, well, ha. Knowledge is the power after all. हाँ, भाई मुझे इनकी डबिंग करनी पड़ रही है। केंशन वालों, किस बात का पैसा ले रहे हो तुम आजकल? चीज इसी से ही तो बात की थी ना अभी, चस्का की बारी। हेलो चस्का। एटलीस्ट ये तो डबा होनी चाहिए।
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh, doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah. It's okay. You
Yeah,
don't
what
have to
happened,
walk on
Bonnie?
eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
ये भी
I
सही
went
बात
to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit.
है। Nice.
I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility.
Very nice.
I'll never be able to replace Koichi,
ये तो सही बात है।
but I will
कोई
do
को कोई
everything
replace
in
नहीं
my
कर सकता।
power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too.
ये भी सही
Grief
बात है।
is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt.
ये तो सही।
In any case,
Tragedy
they've
हुआ है।
always loved both of you.
हाँ,
There's
ये तो
no
सही
need
बात
for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
है।
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Yeah, you're right. अपने माँ बाप से बात करनी सबके लिए जरूरी है। हाँ, फिर से आ गया अंडप गाय। The box is missing a label. Oh, it's you. What's up?
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
What have you been up to? Well, everyone is busy rebuilding the tribes, so not a lot of Sororian hunting work out there. But the Pyro Archon assigned me a special
Oh,
mission.
really?
क्या है और वो special mission?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kanich to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
अच्छा. Just like a detective, I only have a tiny detail to work with. The goal is to deduce their habits and find evidence to corroborate their identity. It's tricky work, but I have every reason to keep going.
Because
But we are
Natlan's
ready.
heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
Right.
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives.
Nice.
So let me know if you need extra help, Kanich.
I'm doing fine for now. The teams are searching for the fallen needs and help more of them. The longer we take to find, the harder it will be to piece
Understood.
things together.
Thank you for your hard work.
I'm just doing my part. Let's go, head
Oh,
over.
but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay.
नहीं हमें
We
नहीं
can head
करना
over
बस
later too.
let's rest. It's time to party. Hey guys, जो भी आया है प्लीज सब्सक्राइब करो और कमेंट करो यार, तुम्हारी होने की प्रेजेंस
So
मुझे भी तो महसूस करवाओ।
full. I'm
हाँ, सबका
practically a
पेट भी भर गया।
blubber beast.
पार्टी कर ली सालों ने जल्दी जल्दी।
What's that? A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh,
कौन
it
है
sounds so
फाउंटेन?
cute.
मुझे क्यों नहीं याद आ
Paimon
रहा
can
है?
vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join in.
That reminds me of my Sororian companion. Her name is Amelia, and she wasn't the sharpest Sororian, but she was incredibly brave. There was nothing to do. She was lounged around and tribe, and without making the sound, even if you bumped into her, sometimes visitor could think she was passed out. But she was completely different once we were on the move. When she was little, I took her on all sorts of adventures, but Sororian grew a lot faster than humans. Before long, she was one dragging me all over the place.
Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Yeah, she was tough. Whereas Sia told me she was amazing in the final battle. I had to defend the stadium, so I never get the chance to see one last time. It was the choice I had to make, but it was hard to accept. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring down the mood. I will just get the important part. I will just get to the important part. Actually, guys, so my dreams the past few nights, I feel so real. It was really her. She gave me a ride and traveled around Natlan together. We were both so happy.
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too?
सबको dreams
Don't
आए.
tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphids or something.
It wasn't just them. Some of the gramps and grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. Why they gave me so much freedom. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like real life.
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Ayo's grandparents. Ayo? Oh, right, your Saurian companion. Ayo's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Ayo seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment. And then I woke up. In real life,
सबको सपने
Ayo
आ
is
रहे
still
हैं.
struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's alright. I'll be there.
Everyone had dreams, including me. Could it be related somehow?
Traveler? Chaska? Did you two... Oh,
Never mind.
Sorry, never mind.
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream,
Sorry, we shouldn't have brought this up
It's
in the
fine.
first place.
I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special dream?
हाँ हाँ, सबको बता दिया मैं कैप्टन और सोल्स के बारे
You're kidding. The captain?
में. Yes, the captain, the one and only. Does it mean you have some kind of secret
No,
connection to
of
him?
course not.
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In
Oh.
addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So,
एक बार एक और
the
light on
Traveler
करके
saw
देखेंगे.
the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it
हाँ,
be
सही
okay
दिख
if I
रहा.
tried to take a look?
Yeah, why
If
not?
I can
Take a
observe
look.
your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. You're thinking
Chalo.
of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the
ये सही.
dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say,
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere.
चलो भाई सेरेमनी करें. चल के ही जाना पड़ेगा I guess.
Bring it!
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her. All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds
See you
easy.
later. Let's take a nap. पाइमन कैसे देख रही. हाँ हाँ कर दो ना. करता हूँ मैं. हाँ.
Here, have some water. It'll help to clear your
गाइस
head.
न्यू ईयर है
You're
तो न्यू
awake
ईयर पे
already,
घर वालों को
Traveler?
फोन करना बनता है.
That
दादी
was
थोड़ी बाहर है
fast.
तो उन्हें भी कर लेते हैं. I felt only few
It was
minutes.
enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The military doctor?
Yes,
So
you're
you
right.
know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Ian-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity.
Hello.
A drug that could help people with hallucinations.
हाँ दादू नए साल का राम राम. बढ़िया. दादी जी से बात करा दो. अम्मा से बात करा दो. अम्मा तो फोन ही नहीं लेके गई ना. फोन ही नहीं लेके गई अम्मा तो. हाँ उनके नंबर नहीं है, एक बार उनके नंबर बता दो आप। उनके पास भी नहीं है शायद, आप बता ही दो ना, मैं लिख ही लेता हूँ अभी।
मैं तो बाजार से चल रहा हूँ यार अभी।
चलो ठीक।
2 घंटा नहीं रुकूंगा, इसलिए या तो कुआ से ले ले।
हाँ रिंकू बुआ घर पे होगी ना, उनसे ही कर देता हूँ फिर।
नहीं तो वही कोटा आ गई।
अच्छा आ गई क्या? ठीक है चलो फिर तो मम्मी के पास होंगे तो देखते नहीं, तो आपको 1 घंटे बाद कर देंगे।
हाँ या तेरे पापा के पास होंगे, नहीं तो रिंकू से ले ले।
हाँ ठीक है।
या गुल्लू से ले ले फिर।
हाँ यही करता हूँ। हाँ करता हूँ, उसकी करता हूँ। एक सेकंड, इसको स्टॉप नहीं कर सकते क्या यार? पॉज करना चाहता हूँ मैं इसको, पॉज नहीं कर सकते हैं तो भाई 1 मिनट वेट पे ही जाना पड़ेगा तुम लोगों को। कंटिन्यू करते हैं अभी स्ट्रीम। मम्मी लेट्स कंटिन्यू गाइस, अपनी स्टोरी को कंटिन्यू करते हैं। Let's go.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of
On.
honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in that land.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
ऐसा भी हो सकता है।
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him, souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthrud's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened.
But
The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthrud then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthrud's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
Oh.
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh?
Chalo पूछिए.
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back.
Enjoy the party. भाई करो पार्टी खत्म मुझे करनी है अभी से वॉर क्रोजन से लड़ना है पार्टी जल्दी खत्म करो तुम लोग
I've got a new idea.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler one last time!
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You've got this!
Yeah, we got it.
For Natlan!
For Natlan.
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me. It's been a long time since I had the chance to truly relax.
Yeah, today was great.
Thank you very much.
Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me!
Oh, I'm in.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
Haha.
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium? We can go together.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home.
Let's go.
No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with...
Okay, see you soon.
Let's go. Let's wait for 3 days straight.
Time
so
for me
we
to head
can
back
go
too.
to the war.
Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
Of course you do. I should also be going. Bye-bye for now.
Wait! Paimon wanted to ask something. Where was the How this whole time?
Ah. I was exactly a good party guest, unless you prefer the parties with less food and more insults. So, you put him on a timeout.
What goes around comes around.
Good luck, ancient Nema. You already know. The first bearer of the name of the honor of the Natlands come a lot of responsibility. But I'm sure indeed you remember for generations to come. I believe in you. Ara,
Well,
thank you
I
very
guess I should head out too. It's gonna
super
be
late.
super late by the time I get back. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably
Okay,
done with your ancient name by now. I can
so
check for
soon.
you. Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure.
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
Oh,
Chal.
it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment.
Woo! Let's go!
ये क्या?
Help! Save me!
आ जाओ. He's in timeout over there. Let's go.
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natland? It was still
Yeah.
light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani.
Yeah, you're right. I remember that.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
We have a lot of adventure.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom. You helped us win that battle against the Abyss. And the final battle is just around the corner.
We have sent off the battle. Now we'll get to the
Huh?
battle.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your words of encouragement made me feel a lot better. I slept so well that night and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can encourage you this time.
नहीं, हम
I've
nervous
learned
नहीं
so
हैं.
much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor.
Don't worry, I'm not nervous.
I knew it! I really look up to your bravery, traveler. Alright, let's keep going.
Let's go. Yeah, it's time to go.
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back here for a while.
Why?
During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured.
Oh.
But an amazing doctor saved his life. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different idea, though. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with everyone in the area. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect the things we love from being destroyed. So, we chose to fight. Love
Yeah,
is an
right.
extremely positive and powerful emotion, but sometimes it comes with pain. That's what my dad always says. Now I finally understand what he meant.
We and Toto are both
It's
very good.
alright. This will all be over. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon, Actually makes me feel
सही कहा
really
ये।
lucky. I've
You're
always
lucky.
wanted to see what Natland would be like without the abyss. And now, that day is just around the corner. I know.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, we're almost there.
तो गाइस जो जो भी देखने आए हैं एक लाइक और कमेंट तो कर दो यार। कमेंट के बिना मुझे पता कैसे लगेगा तुम लोग कौन हो। और गाइस हमारी स्टोरी चल रही है, आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट चल रहा है बड़ी ही सुंदरता के साथ में। तो चलो अपना आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करते हैं आज। किसी भी हालत में हमें एबिस को हराना है आज। ये टोटो है?
Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom. Hello.
हेलो आयो मॉम।
Oh no, you seem worried. Is something wrong? She left. Come on, let's follow her.
लेट्स गो फॉलो हर। इससे याद आया आज तो शॉप रीसेट हुई है ना। क्या मैं 5 पुल रिडीम कर सकता हूँ? ना, एक पुल के पुल। कहाँ जा रहा है? कहाँ जा
She's
रहा है?
really freaking out. What's going on?
ओके नंबर आ गए हैं। इस चीज के बाद एक बार स्ट्रीम एंड करके स्टार्ट
it's
करेंगे।
because of
मुझे लगता है
Ayo.
लंबी हो चुकी है काफी स्ट्रीम।
Still no
अगला
change,
पार्ट
huh?
पार्ट 3 अपलोड
Poor
करेंगे
thing.
10 मिनट के बाद स्ट्रीम एंड होती।
Oh, right. You said Ayo's grandparents died in the battle.
ओके
Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Ayo's entire family fought to defend our tribe.
ओह
Ayo's parents made it through, but his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family
Bichara.
was really close, and now Ayo barely sleeps or eats. All he wants to do is look for them.
ओह
Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere, but there's no bringing them back.
ओह
Hey, Ayo.
बहुत बुरा लग
It's
रहा है।
me. Feeling any better? I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite, and it's still warm.
ओके
Nope.
नहीं खाएगा।
It's like he doesn't even know I'm here.
हाँ
Traveler,
एबिस करोजन।
Doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal
एबिस
corrosion
करोजन
syndrome?
सिंड्रोम। ये राइट।
Huh? What's abyssal corrosion syndrome?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination. Even after its power has been, it can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns. It's really dangerous.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Ayo. But I don't think he was contaminated by the abyss.
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. Maybe it affected him
It's possible.
We have a few doses of medicine now.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases. Since we don't have any other options.
Okay. But just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it might have a different effect on a Saurian.
हो भी
Yeah,
सकता है।
better safe than sorry.
ओहो काम करा है।
You're okay? I'm so relieved. Thank you so much. That medicine is amazing. Done eating, Ayo? Then you should get some rest. You've barely slept these past few days.
कितना कैसे हो गया?
Okay, okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Fine, I won't nag you. Just don't overdo it. Thank you so much, you two. You helped save Ayo. Could you share some of that medicine with me?
Yeah,
I
why
want to
not?
be able to help someone else if I were to run into a similar.
Of course.
You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just exist forever. But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It's the same one we walked before, but now the view is completely different. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can to defend my family and friends, so I can move forward without regrets.
काफी deep words थे ये तो.
Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
मुझे
Yeah,
तक
you're
relate
so
की जरूरत.
talented and strong. Practically a star pupil.
Really? So you think I'm doing a good job?
Yeah, you're right.
I've been a good disciple? Or
Student.
a student? Or...
You're a friend.
Thank you. I won't let you down. I'll train even harder. Alright. We're not far from the tribe. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye,
चलो गाइस, अब हम लोग मिलते हैं अगले पार्ट में. तो स्टे ट्यून फॉर नेक्स्ट पार्ट. अभी 10 मिनट में चलाएंगे स्ट्रीम. लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें.